What's up, my good peoples? This is Lucky Reacts. I'm your host. You guessed it, Lucky. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for gracing me with your presence. I'm honored. I just want to say thank you. How lucky am I to have you here with me today, spending time with me while I learn the glorious, beautiful sounds of metal. And I'm having a ball doing it. I'm so glad to have your guidance and your teachings, oh blessed one, to have heard most of these songs before. Okay? But I thank y'all. New listeners, new subscribers, people who just passing by, welcome. Have a seat. Kick your feet up. The weather's fine. The people are awesome. Thank you. We're going to get into what I hear is legendary and a classic. This is Black Sabbath with War Pigs. Let's get into it. Oh, remember, honesty first. Classic, legendary. I haven't heard this version. And to be honest, I mean, I haven't heard most of legendary songs in rock or metal. But I did hear the T-Pain version first. Up and down my timeline. He redid it. I thought it was super dope. And I mean, I know it was a cover, but I didn't go from there and listen to the Black Sabbath, the original song. So my whole thing is honesty. So I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say I've never heard this song. But this is my first time hearing Black Sabbath doing War Pigs. Okay? All right. Let's continue with the honesty. All right, people? Let's get right into it.
War Pigs, it's a number 5 new LP. Hope you like it. Thank you.
Gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. Say, where are you going? Do the War Pigs people know? Oh, Lord, yeah.
Woo! Rubber went off. Gotta stop it. I'm sorry. I know it's a classic to a lot of you, but yo, Paris, 1970. You show up for this new group. Remember at the time they were very new. Black Sabbath. Wait, it did say Paris 1970, right? Don't misquote me on that. But you show up at a small little venue, looks like a small little venue, Black Sabbath on stage, and then you hear this for the first time? where do you go from there? Where do you go from there? When you hear stuff like this for the first time, like I'm hearing it in 2026. Mind you, I heard the T-Pain version. What was that? That was 2 years ago, 3 years ago when he did that record. He did it right before Ozzy passed. Rest in peace to the Lord of Darkness, right? He did it right before Ozzy passed, or shortly before, because I remember Ozzy said he was pleased with the version. That was the ultimate compliment that Ozzy had spoke. I think he spoke with it and said he loved the version. He loved the version T-Pain did. T-Pain killed it, first of all. And I haven't heard the original. I just know good music when I hear good music. But I can imagine being in the building when this is on, playing for the first time, and I'm in the front listening to them, and they killing like this. That's funky too. Woo! That's funky. That change up. Hey, come on. Yo, I'm not used to seeing Ozzy perform. Mind you, remember my earlier reactions, I said that I got the older version of Ozzy. He's MTV show, older Ozzy, right? So seeing him on stage now is like real animated and trippy. I know he's young in his prime right here, doing his thing, or the beginnings of Ozzy, but his movements and everything, he on a good one, as the younger kids like to say. He's on a good one.
On the scene of Beast appears, head is falling at his knees. He sends out hero fire, cast the priest into the fire. Praise for all bad sinners, watch them eating dead rat sinners. Say where you go, to black masses people go. Oh Lord, yeah.
This is so hard, yo.
Thank you very much. We're number now called
Wow. Wow. Finally got my fix of the OG version, War Pigs by Black Sabbath. Now that I've heard the OG version, man, you know what's crazy? The T-Pain version was amazing. He absolutely killed. And what's dope is the OG version is absolutely insanity. So you can never truly do that, right? You can never truly do what Black Sabbath did originally. What I just watched is too much. Drummer, guitar, basses, they all killing it. Ozzy was, dancing on stage and feeling it, and the voice, his voice. I love his voice. People don't give Ozzy enough credit with his voice, like the sound his voice makes. It's a really dope and a unique sound. You can't top that. Like, and not that T-Pain was, obviously it's an ode to. So, and I know he's a music lover, so it's not that he's trying to top that. Nobody can top that, the original version. But he did an amazing job. T-Pain did an amazing job. And I'm glad I just finally seen the OG version live, because I always picture myself. Y'all know, I talked about this in other videos where I talk about, imagine yourself there. Put yourself in a position of being there. A lot of y'all was there. Some of y'all were there. And I don't mean necessarily that club that night when they did that. I mean it like, we talked about this, how you first picked up that record when it came out. Or you and your friends were in a car, y'all got the new Black Sabbath album, and your boy like, yo, listen to this. Not that he said yo in 1970, but when he stopped you, he said, I got this new Black Sabbath album, check it out. Or whatever you kids said at the time. And I know once you got to the version of like hearing War Pigs was doing what's the album? Not the Black Sabbath, the first album. This was second album. That the one with the Wizard? No, the Wizard was on the first album. Insane. I forgot the name. I have the album too. I know y'all shouting at the screen like, yo, it's on that album. Yo. That's the album. You know what I mean? Was it on Paranoid, right? I think it was. Yeah, Paranoid. So to hear that for the first time, and anti-war, like, yo, it's funny how tons of musicians have done like anti-war songs, and the only people who don't get it is the people who are at war. That's crazy. All the people are like, yo, stop. Y'all need to chill. Like, it ain't cool. It's just death. And then, in respect to the soldiers of all, everywhere. No disrespect to the soldiers. I just mean like the people in power who put soldiers in play. The people who won't fight. That's another conversation. Anyway, War Pigs, man, Black Sabbath. So glad I got to experience that. That was absolutely amazing. damn, the drummer was going off. He was going off so much he couldn't keep his hair behind his ear. He kept trying to put his hair behind his ear. He was going off so much. The hair was like, you can't hold me down. It's like the war it's like war pigs were trying to go at anti-war, anti-establishment, and his hair was like, hey brother, you can't oppress me either. You can't hold me down behind his ears. We're out of here. You did it. You did it. That's your doing. Anyway, man, thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Absolutely amazing. Black Sabbath. Rest in peace to Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness. Just a huge, huge effect on the game. A huge piece missing from metal today, but his presence and his legacy will be felt forever. Even a cat like myself, who's just been put on the Black Sabbath and the Ozzy train here last year in 2025, I also can carry that legacy on with me and introduce Black Sabbath to someone who maybe haven't heard of Black Sabbath or Ozzy Osbourne also. So the legacy continues regardless. That's how they put it down. And you gotta leave a lasting impression to where your name into rooms when you're not in those rooms, and your story will be told forever. That's what it's about. Be great, be legendary. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Please subscribe, please, because I want y'all to hang out with me. I'm trying to build this thing up and have as many friends as possible and learn as much as metal as possible. I don't know anything, and I'm learning daily, and I appreciate the help from all of you, man. I love y'all. Thank you. Rock on.